will go on in HQ2.
So, Brad, talk to us about some of the other concerns here for any new city, about Amazon creating, yes, a lot of new jobs, but also a lot of other issues.
Displacement. I mean, there's a great anecdote to Noah's story about the Central District and the African American community there in Seattle and how they've been displaced largely by gentrification and increasing home prices. So, yeah, a city that is bidding for HQ2, needs to look at the impact of rising housing prices, of traffic congestion, needs to think, smartly about, where they want to put these headquarters, whether the transportation options are there. But I would also, think that what happened in Seattle was a sort of self-fulfilling prophecy. People didn't want the character of the community to change. There was a lot of NIMBYism, as Noah captures in his piece, and it happened. The changes happen anyway, right? Because you can't really get out of the way of these economic changes when a company like Amazon is there growing so quickly. So the community that embraces HQ2 has to be receptive to the changes, has to be receptive to the growth, and be willing to make some of the compromises that come with it, which is less single-family homes, more apartment buildings, and building new affordable housing.
So, Noah, Bernie Sanders, for example, has been on Amazon about warehouse conditions, about wages. How does Amazon plan to address some of these as it creates all of these new jobs?
Well, certainly it's something that they're aware of, and they've been talking with the 20 finalists for HQ2 about. I think Brad's point is key here. Really what we're talking about is how do cities grow inclusively? When you have such a dynamic industry at the core of your economy, there's a tendency, if you don't make the right public policy changes, if you're unintentional about it, that you can end up in a situation where poorer and middle income people get pushed out and they're replaced by wealthier folks.